Welcome to the Beginner's Guide to Using Microsoft Word. It's a comprehensive course designed to empower individuals with the essential knowledge and skills to navigate and harness the full potential of Microsoft Word. This course serves as your trusted companion, carefully crafted to cater for beginners who are eager to learn the fundamentals of Microsoft Word. Whether you have just installed Word for the first time or you've had limited exposure to its capabilities, this course will equip you with the essential skills to confidently navigate the application and harness its powerful features. As you progress through this course, remember that mastery comes with practice. Dedicate time to experiment with the tools and techniques introduced, and do not hesitate to explore beyond the course. Microsoft Word is a versatile application with countless possibilities, and this course serves as your launching pad into a world of creativity and efficiency. Get ready to create polished documents, boost your productivity, and embrace the vast opportunities that await you in the realm of word processing. Let's get started. I will begin this first segment by showing you the layout in Microsoft Word and explaining how it works. Then we'll look at how to create and save new Word documents. You will notice up here in the upper left, we have some tabs. We have the Home tab, the Insert tab, we have the References tab, and more. Whenever you click on a tab, what you see here changes. This part of the Microsoft Word layout is called the ribbon. And whenever you click on a tab, the ribbon changes to match the tab that you have selected. When you click on the Design tab, you get the Design ribbon. When you click on the Insert tab, you get the Insert ribbon. Now, the ribbons are divided up in groups. So we have the Tables group, we have the Illustration group, and so on. Now, on some of the ribbons, the groups that are set up, for example, the Font group here on the Home ribbon, are so packed with options and features that Microsoft could not fit all of those options and features visibly on the group on the ribbon. And in those cases, you will see this little button here. So you see one here, you see one here, and in other places as well. It is called a dialog launcher. But let's call it the launch button. Click on a launch button. It opens up additional options and features that again couldn't fit in the space provided on the ribbon. So here we have all sorts of fonts options. We have advanced font option, text effects, and more. You will also need to be aware of some other layout features in Microsoft Word. Here in the upper left, we have something called the Quick Assets toolbar. And this is customizable. If you click this button here, you can customize what appears in the Quick Asset toolbar. We now have the title bar. This is where the title of this document is displayed. And then over here in the upper right corner, we have the close button. When you are done working in Word, or at least in this current document, you can click that button, that close button, and the document will close. Here at the right, we have vertical scroll bar that you can click and drag to scroll down the page. You can also use the button here to go down and the button here to go up. If you decide to zoom in on your Word document, you may also have a horizontal scroll bar down here. Speaking of zoom, down here in the lower right corner, we have a zoom slider. Next to the zoom slider, we have a few different views that we can use this by default should be selected, is a print view. So this will give you a pretty good sense of what your document will look like once printed. To the right of that, we have the web layout view. So this is if you plan to publish this to the web. To the left of the print view, we have the read mode. If you just want to sit down and read a Word document, that may be the best view in that case. One other layout feature in Microsoft Word that I want to point out is rulers directly above my document. I have a horizontal ruler across the top. This helps me to understand in terms of inches or centimeters how physically wide the document will be when printed. And I have a vertical ruler as well. These rulers are also useful in other ways. We also have a search bar here at the top, and I can click in it. I can click in that search bar and do a search for Microsoft Word features options, also for help topics, so that can be very useful. So those are the most important and most common layout features in Microsoft Word. Let's now look at how to create a new blank document in Word. When you first open Microsoft Word, it takes you to this welcome screen where you can create a new blank document just by double-clicking here on this option. Notice that there are also some templates that you could choose from, and you can also click here to get more templates, including searching for online templates. But in this course, I'm going to focus on creating new documents and editing existing documents. So I will just double click here on blank document and get a brand new, completely blank Word document. Now, as you might have guessed, this white space in the center of the screen that represents the document or the paper will be printed or sent to someone when you are done creating your document. And you will notice that I have a flashing cursor here in the upper left corner. If I want to start typing and adding text to my document, I can just use the keyboard to type in my first words. And wherever that flashing cursor is, that's where the text will be entered. Now, what if I wanted to add text down below? Microsoft Word isn't set up really for you to just click exactly where you want text to be entered. It's meant to be used as a word processor, as a way to create documents full of sentences and paragraphs. If you need to move down the page away so you can tap enter on the keyboard and then resume your typing. Having said that, it is important to add text just about anywhere you want in your document, even though that's not the default. The way you will do that is by moving your mouse to the place where you want to add text and then simply double click. After double clicking, you will get a flashing cursor in the exact spot where you double clicked, and you can start typing from there. When you need to delete text, simply notice where your flashing cursor is and then use the backspace key or the delete key to erase the text. You can also click and drag to select text that you want to delete and then tap delete or backspace. How to save. Next, let's look at how to save your document. And once you have added really any significant amount of information into your document, you really should start the process of saving regularly. There are two basic kinds of savings that you will do when using Microsoft Word. And to look at those, let's click on the File table, on the File tab in the upper left. You can see that there's just a simple save. There's also a save as. Now, the first time that you click save, it actually switches to save as, because my document has no name up to this point. It's just been given this generic document 3. Word is forcing me to save it as a specific file name and also in a specific place. So I need to think about, where do I want to save this document? Somewhere on this computer, or do I want to save it online? In this case, I will click on browse and I will simply save this to my document and I will give it the file name. I click save and I've successfully saved this document. From now on, if I want to do a simple save, I can just click on file, save, and it will update my saved document. I can also do a quick save by clicking this button here. If you don't see that, you may need to customize the quick access toolbar. But if I wanted to create a second version of this document or save it in addition to my original location in another their location, I will need to go here to file and save as. So that's what you need to know about the Microsoft layout and how to create and save Word document.